Maturity is a key factor when it comes to the life of men. Weak, immature men are to blame for many, if not most of our societal problems. From people incapable of critical thinking, to complacent men who have never grown out of their fantasy world. The truth is that all men have the potential to grow and develop, killing the immaturity inside them to turn into high-value, powerful individuals. This, of course, is no easy task. But today you'll find out about specific traits that make you a weak, childish man and how to get rid of them. Remember, childish men are more prevalent than ever now and will continue to increase. Just think about the heroes that you used to watch in your time. Strong and masculine men like Rambo and Rocky. That era, however, is long gone. Weakness is being promoted now. Here's the harsh truth. In order to make true progress in life as a man, you must avoid these 5 childish traits at all costs that we are about to discuss. Number 1. Neediness. This must be one of the most common problems that 99% of men deal with today. Remember, neediness is much more than simply simping after a girl. If you are addicted to drinking or pornography or anything for happiness, then guess what? You are needy. Look around you, and you will find so many men who depend on alcohol to be confident. You might hear them say things like, "Oh, I can't approach that girl without being drunk," or "If I could only have a few shots, it'd be easier to forget about the breakup." These are all prime examples of being needy. The same is true to every and anything else that you rely on. These could be your parents who you constantly rely on to help you do the most basic of tasks. Much like a child, you show no capability to be on your own. Listen carefully to what I am about to say. As a man, the only way you will grow in life is by facing a problem and solving it yourself. Period. The moment you look to things or people to solve your problems, you will remain stuck forever. Your physical body may grow, yet your mind and habits will remain childish. I will say it again. The only cure to neediness is to deal with life like a warrior that you are. Everything that life throws at you is made to help you grow. So be grateful for your struggles and never rely on others completely. Number 2. Lack of emotional control. Ever seen the birth control ad where the child throws a tantrum? Well, the same applies to most men today. How often have you seen a full-grown man throwing tantrums like a young boy? Of course, this doesn't mean that you need to hide your emotions to act like a macho man, but learn the art of controlling your emotions. Imagine your emotions like a river. As long as it flows smoothly, people will love to jump in and enjoy themselves. But the moment this river overflows and goes out of control, it can cause all sorts of damage. Much like a flood, your loss of control will do tremendous damage to yourself and the people around you. Others will begin to lose respect for you, and you'll begin to feel miserable. From my own experience, I can say that having no control over your own inner river is one of the worst things that you can experience. So, how can you fix this? Simple. Start by focusing away from things that do not deserve your emotional energy. Think about a local river in your place. Do you think that river feeds each and every part of your country? No, it has its own path to follow. If you are putting yourself out in every single situation, just to please others or to get a piece of the pie, then no wonder you feel dead inside, because you have chosen to follow a path that doesn't align with your original purpose. Number 3. Prioritizing pleasure. Let me ask you a question. What's the most important thing in life? According to the modern society, it is to be happy. Unfortunately, plenty of men out there have taken this as their main commandment. Most men will try to chase after so many pleasures to get that happiness, but they never do. You will find them hanging out at parties, try to increase their body counts, watch pornography to get that hit of happiness. But ask yourself, are they really happy? The answer is no. That pornography or high body count may give you a quick hit of so-called happiness, but over time, you will become so degenerate that you need higher amounts of body counts and more filthy videos just to get that same amount of satisfaction. Remember, brothers, the most important thing in life is to follow your purpose. Period. When you chase happiness, it runs away from you. But when you chase your purpose, happiness chases you. Someone said a very beautiful quote. If you want to be happy, instead of chasing comfort and pleasures, start by chasing discomfort. Go hit the gym. Go work on your business. These things may seem boring in the moment, but will help you find happiness in each small thing. Unlike pleasure that makes you desensitized to happiness, discomfort brings you back. You know this very strongly as well, that instant gratification is just like a drug that we easily develop a tolerance to. Remember, brothers, instant gratification will take away your natural masculine desire to work. Listen to that again. Instant gratification will take away your natural masculine desire to work and replace it with pleasure-seeking behavior. You will remain insatiable. Nothing will be able to quench your burning urges. At that point, you become nothing but a slave to your own dark self. Number 4. Tendency to complain. If you have been following our channel for some time, you would know how much importance we give to this point. Complaining is a habit that disgusts me completely. It's such a common but terrible and immature trait that it needs all the attention it's getting. Imagine a king, a strong, capable leader. Do you think a person such as him would go about their day saying, "Oh, I wish I had this," or "Oh, I wish this was easy"? Definitely not. So why do you, a man exactly like him with the same potential to become a powerful ruler, complain every day? To some of you, this may seem like a harsh comparison, and you might even think that I'm exaggerating. But the truth is that complaining is destructive for your well-being and your progress. You are a king who needs to put his crown back on the head. That will only happen once you stop complaining. I want you to say this with me. Stop complaining. Fix it. Say it again. Stop complaining. Fix it. Make this your motto that you abide by daily. Let's look at a simple example. You are about to go to work, and on the way to work while buying coffee, someone spills their coffee on you accidentally. What will you do in this situation? Will you shout and scream and complain? Or will you fix the situation while staying grounded? Remember, every situation is in your control even if you don't feel like it is. It's just a matter of viewing the situation from different angles until you find how you can control it. Complaining is a very feminine trait. In fact, you would have seen many women over your lifetime who make a big deal out of a small situation. So hold yourself accountable, brothers, for every time you don't achieve something you wanted, instead of cursing life itself for being so difficult. And finally, number 5, pretentiousness. This is probably the most childlike behavior in this list. The reason why a ton of men out there are depressed and dissatisfied with themselves is mostly due to how they've been raised as pretentious little boys. It's not unusual to see guys who want something, let's say a relationship with a nice girl, but don't do anything to be worthy of such a thing. They act lazy and expect success and happiness to magically fall from the sky, and so they sit there waiting for something that will never happen. You have to get it right inside your head that the world doesn't owe you anything. Whatever you have right now is 100% a result of your actions. In fact, whatever you are going through is well-deserved. If that sounds harsh, then take a careful look at the actions that you are taking. So remember, immaturity may be something society tries to spoon-feed us, but resist these childish traits and pick yourself back up. By being mature, we don't mean that you should act serious all the time and never enjoy yourself, but learn to pick up on what is helping you grow and what is destroying your life. By the way, don't forget to show some love. Tap that subscribe button and hit like for the algorithm. To see your next best way to level up as a man, watch these videos here.